The burning rumble transpires, the planet fumbles in fire, the higher the finish climbs, the paths of rights and desires. Deception at its finest, endless of maps of violence, like life is an hourglass. The hell's path is seamlessly timeless, riots come from disciples, fighting for vital rights, they feel righteous, but it's inevitable to be homicidal. The cycle bound by inception, controlled in monarchs of vinyl, mindless with deception, the oxygen suicidal, inflicted rules set for failure, diminished minds of the greater, favorites chasing the paper, flavored in ways hate-layered, locked up secrets withheld, wanting the world in a cage, so enraged, manipulated by the leaders of ways, engraved with scars of entrapment, creating modern-day slaves, encourage those bound by weakness, increase the graves of the brave. Bloodshed paints the ruins, when humans like creatures brainwashed by illusion. Young students were recruited for shooting, set expectations of power and under the control of grooming. Unconscious monsters responsible to the imposters of ruling. That little was what was home, embodied deep in bloodshed. The crash of plastic, your bones, masked in the ash of the dead. From cradle trained to ring terror, intrigued by the thrill of each kill, instilled with a conflict in a belt, fulfilled by the evil instilled. Eroded rubbles of flesh, surviving inflicts grief, exposes purpose for threat, manifestations of peace. This world we're forced to encounter, this world was harrowed and played, engraved with souls who devoured, this world transpired domains. Eroded rubbles of flesh, surviving inflicts grief, exposes purpose for threat, manifestations of peace. This world we're forced to encounter, this world was harrowed and played, engraved with souls who devoured, this world transpired domains. The burning rumble transpires, the planet rumbles in fire, the higher the furnace climbs, the prides of rights and desires, the fear, the power, the scheme, deep into beings from the flame, looting the mind from the minions, creating modern day slaves. The burning rumble transpires, the planet fumbles in fire, the higher the furnace climb, the prides of rights and desires, the fear, the power, the scheme, deep into beings from the flame, looting the mind from the minions, but we won't feel no pain.
My speech plays the skyline, crane tides in the night sky, so that light shines, so you find it's my time. Find that time makes signs, sometimes we side, sometimes we hide. But these rhymes can't transpire, the higher lies burn a fire, learning to desire. To the people to hire tigers with no feeding, but strangers still greet them. These lines, you feel them? Cyanide in every line, we still squeeze them. You see, media leads us, freaking preachers, knowledge leaders, politicians are feeble creatures, feeding to appease us. Unfeasible leading its people, weak leaders. Then when it comes to lead you, they don't need you. Viciously, we be deep in the system of feed. Misery creeps, we just struggle to feed. Mixed up with unjust deeds, we be tools used with no plus. Corruption blows unnoticed. The next letter clone with no metrics. Waking up in the morning, all black is rolling cold bricks, devastating. Homelessness approach with no fix. No save when the actor don't exist. Trust don't exist. Tall wall of bricks, no access or hopes to end into Brexit. Then redirected, except no one expects to represent it. They're the higher law. If it's oil on the floor, they're taking charge, killing and pillaging, manufacture wars like making cars. If there is a God, if you convince to me, take it to heart and keep its distance. Always dread that's unscripted. Your hair may go down, but isn't down to physics.
The burning rumble transpires, the planet fumbles in fire, the higher the finish climbs, the paths of rights and desires.
This is their world, and we exist within it. If you got change the plan spinning, you can travel your own path and escape from any mental prison. Think every second you got a chance to get back what should be given.
The burning rumble transpires, the planet fumbles in fire, the higher the furnace climbs, the prides of rights and desires, the fear, the power, the scheme, deep into beings from the flames, looting the mind from the minions, creating modern day slaves. The burning rumble transpires, the planet fumbles in fire, the higher the furnace climbs, the prides of rights and desires, the fear, the power, the scheme, deep into beings from the flames, looting the mind from the minions, but we won't feel no pain. Rages on my brain, teeth shattered from my anger, weighted on my heart. I've chained my ankles to a dropping anchor. My heart's a wounded soldier in this war by head's commander, trying to reach on, but it seems my life's a dismantled cliffhanger. Visions of killing has my mind questioning living. Can't say I'm a saint, but I can't succumb to such low of sinning. Too much I've been into sink, but I struggle to keep swimming. I'm clinging with each grip, hoping I'll slip and free from this prison.